beat my record. You know you can. All right, we got our exercise to burn at least 5 of the calories we're gonna get from this meal. That was fun, right? Say yes. Say yes in the comments right now. All right, let's open this baby up.
Family, gotta love the one you got.
I said, oh, 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 oh. Okay, I mean, this one actually looks decent. You know, I'm fine with this. We got the nuggets and the fries mixed together. I'd like to see a little bit more fries than that, but hey, at least they're not skipping out on the chicken. I'm trying to be optimistic here after yesterday. Like, I'll take anything good. Just give me anything to praise, and I will consider doing it, Mr. KC. Brownie, I'm actually kind of excited for the brownie again. I mean, it wasn't really that good the first time, but it's got to be better than that pudding shit. You know, I'll find some sauce to dip these popcorn chickens in. We'll try them raw, but I mean, not raw. We'll try them plain before we use our sauces, but you know, we'll mix it up. Okay, what are our instructions here? We got to remove film over popcorn chicken and fries. Good, I need a knife for that. Cook it 3.5 to 4 minutes. Oh my god. What do they think I have, like, all day? Alright, easy. I got it. Here is our lean cuisine. I got some amazing cinematic shots that are coming out of the microwave. I know Toasty appreciates it. There was a fry that was in the corn. I just decided to leave it there. I mean, that's where I found it, so that's where it stays. Somehow one of my dog's hairs made its way in here too. That's nice. I'm just gonna hope it was from my dog and not from something else. Let's sprinkle up our brownie real quick. They didn't used to have these sprinkles as a kid, I feel like. And I can see why. I mean, the brownie's dry and stuff. Like, I don't really know. It's not like they're sticking or anything. Spread them out. I tried to push them in, but they're not really, you know, you can, a light breeze can blow them away. But oh well. Here is our meal. I'm kind of excited. I mean, it's just gotta be better than yesterday. So I forgot a spoon for my corn. Oh my god. How did you get my hand? First of all, corn fry. It's soft, it's soggy, it's actually marinated, you can say. Tastes like corn water. Alright, let's just go straight into the popcorn chicken. It is different from the other chicken tenders because it is a circle. It is a ball. And that's actually, I don't know if you guys do this, a different shape. So this is different. Let's try it raw, as I said. It still has that slightly sus, very, very processed look that kind of makes it look like veggie-based chicken protein, but I do feel like it's better just from this one bite. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to be optimistic today. Okay, I'm trying very hard. Let's try the fries with no sauce. Wow. Okay, that's a wet potato. So it's about like what you'd expect a wet potato to taste like. Are any of these other ones dry? Okay, some of them are a little drier. That one looks really wet. But yeah, I mean, tastes about like a microwave French fry. Some of these, honestly, are there oven instructions? Yeah, they don't give oven instructions. I mean, you know, if you could cook this in the oven, it'd be nice if they gave you like an option for like instructions to cook it in the oven. Okay, no, they do actually have the conventional oven option. I will try that on at least one of these, just to see how much it helps. But as for the usual, I go with what it says is the recommended instructions, and it's the only one even listed on the back. I didn't even realize the conventional oven instructions were on here. But yeah, it'll take 28 to 30 minutes. So damn, I assume they're not like promoting, quote unquote, the conventional oven cooking time because the primary audience for this, I mean, you think it's kids, right? And it is, but it's really parents of kids who are lazy. And by lazy, I can say slightly more sympathetically, very busy. So they want to get the meal cooked very quick. As a fellow parent, I can relate, although I'm not planning on giving my daughter kid cuisine. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'll eat those words, but I'm not planning on it. Hungry man, maybe. Kid cuisine, no. The Lunchables, I have specifically said Lunchables I might do. But for some reason, I dropped the line at kid cuisine. I don't know where my standards are. They're all over the place. All right, let's try our sauces before we dive into the brownie and the corn. First, we got the ketchup. Ketchup just goes straight in. I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. Ketchup is what I used to always eat with this kind of frozen meal with chicken, etc. But we're gonna try 2 other sauces too, a spicy and a sweet. We've got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. First, we'll try ketchup. You know, I could easily shit on it, but it does taste nostalgic. I'll give it that. Next, we'll go with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. Almost too sweet. I'm not sure if it's working for me. Not terrible. How about the spicy? I mean, it's not crazy spicy, but it'll do.
You cannot fish here. You have to fish at the other places. Uh-huh.
You know, I think the
Guys,
ketchup
washing
might
cards
be
in
the
5
best. It's
seconds.
the
If you
most
have
simple,
one,
basic,
remain seated, please. Thank you.
child-proof dipping sauce, man, which I think makes it work with this very childish meal. And you know, again, I want to be. I'm sitting here wanting. I'm thinking I should be just ripping this apart. But again, after yesterday, this is almost a 5-star meal compared to that. Cheese enchilada. I can't believe how bad that was. And those stupid cookies with the dipping sauce. How many cookies does one kid need in a frozen meal? At least this is some protein. You got some starch, a vegetable, even if it is just corn. I'm just going to enjoy myself. Look at this fry. I'm enjoying it though. It's great. But okay, more than halfway through, I do think I can say this popcorn chicken is better than the chicken nuggets. I don't know why it just is. They're a little more firm on the batter. I assume they're just about the same, but there's something about the shape which makes it taste better. It's a little more firm, a little more crunchy. Better than the nuggets. The fries are also better than the mac and cheese, I think. It's literally just because you can dip fries in some kind of sauce that tastes good as opposed to mac and cheese, which just tastes like water and you can't really dip it in anything. I think this is just better than the first. Straight up. I mean, don't get me wrong. That doesn't make it good. It's just better than the first two.
Kilometer 17 to latest 911 call with no
You
additional.
gotta enjoy those moments during the run. You feel alright, you know, you're past that first wave of just exhausted sprinting. Just kind of enjoying the scenery a little bit. Where I'm at right now. Yummy. Okay, again, I forgot a fork or spoon. I don't feel like going to get one. All the sprinkles are falling off. I mean, like I said, light winds and they fall off. It's okay. Right. No. It doesn't even taste sweet. It's really only the sprinkles that are sweet. Peppers and corn soup. Very watery. Very, very watery. Okay. If you did sprinkles in there for some flavor, okay. Alright, we're done. Could have been worse. I forgot to mention this before, but I love they have the old kitchen logo on the packaging. See you guys tomorrow for day 4. We've got a kind of weird one. See there. Come on, dog, get the hell out.
At Richmond.
Day 4. Kid cuisine.
Is his car exploded?
Take a close look at this meal, you may notice something, that something being that it is exactly the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop you off at HQ, yeah. Okay, alright.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Did someone watch cards again? Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Did someone watch the cards again?
Yes, I did. I was put on a countdown on the left eye.
Thank you so much.
What happened?
I'm stuck in Great Ocean Highway.
I'll pick you up in a minute.
You said the Great Ocean Highway, alright?
Yes, the Great Ocean Highway part, the fuel station.
Alright. I'm going to pick him up, Felix, no worries.
Turn the radio set.
Fuck. You are fucking piece of shit, my man. You are just ramming into my. Are you gonna follow me? Uh-huh. Alright. Ah, here's a tow truck.
They're like slipping out of my hand. You know, honestly, I'm not hating more dog. Again, the day two set the standard so low because that I'm willing to accept
Okay.
anything. Don't tell me you're not jealous. You know, every now and then you eat something so tasty that you remember it for days and weeks after the fact, even years after the fact. Imagine that exact opposite possible. I cannot get how terrible those were out of my head. One more corn dog.
How is that even legal?
Tomorrow, though, we do have something different, so I'll see you there for day 5. Yo, what up? It's your boy P with day 5. For day 5, we got with me, in the big day, with the heat level up. With french fries and what is it? We got coated pretzels. And we got a we're gonna go on a
Uh-huh. Good. I don't even know if there's a nice display now. I don't even know. Might be, might not be. That car is standing like it has no license plate at the front.
I'm not even good at this. Oh, never mind. I'm a beast. I can never have been stopped. Look at that dinosaur.
Fredwick
Oh,
Mike.
T-Rex. Oh my God! Watch out! I want to die. I don't even want to be around anymore.
Fredwick Mike.
Alright, well that's done. Man, it's so fun that I don't have anything else to say about it. So this is the last of the chicken meals. We have the nuggets, we had
Fredwick Mike.
This is the dino nuggets, so they're way different. And I'm excited to try these freaking yogurt pretzels or whatever the hell. In order to make this a little different and a little more fun, as my buddy Casey would like to say.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the conventional oven cooking this time, just the one time. Again, I normally do the recommended instructions, but they do have a conventional oven instructions here, so we're gonna prepare it that way to see if it's any better. I will go and do that. Okay, so right off the bat, you might notice a problem.
Leave it. He's
Well, I guess we'll just
on
leave it at that and keep moving on.
classified person. I can't do anything with it.
There we go. Most of the chocolate-
That car is 67% of engine damage. There's a lot. It's also not insured. Explains a lot why the engine damage is so much. Man, I ain't gonna start with revoking licenses because I think some of them are not even being able to drive properly. Like they are driving around. It's like they have from the silver packages. Like in the time here in Belgium that you couldn't get your that you could buy your driving license. Where instead it's now that you have to pay so much money for that you have to do so much things for getting your driver license.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Radio check.
Yeah, good step, good step.
Any high command, how copy? Any high command, how copy? Rage, can you hear me?
I can do it. This looks kind of cool. Snap a picture. This is just like that Wii game. It was, oh shit, I was wanting to play that. We did the dance. That counts, that counts. Where's Debo? Debo, where are you? We need to find Debo. He's dead. Alright, we'll start with this one as the base. Great. These disgusting barnacles, tortillas, away, and then toss them. You don't need them to eat them fried. Okay, we need 4 fish sticks. 1 shark, 2 sharks, we need the hammerhead, 1 hammerhead, 2 hammerheads. There. I mean, it's not really the kid cookie, but this is literally what it would look like. Let's go heat it up. Probably put it right. Okay, I have my fish sticks meal. I'm very excited. It looks delicious. Put our cookies in. Alright, go for this. One of my least favorite things that we've had in any of these so far, the chocolate dipping vanilla cookies. Great. Soggy french fries and over microwave fish sticks. I think I might have actually heated up the fish sticks for too long. I think this is so bad. We need a candy egg. It's not even the admission.
That's fair.
Do I really have to eat it then? Microwave fish sticks. Go. This hasn't been the worst 1-week video in terms of feeling bad. Both of these meals aren't really that filling even, so it's not that big of a deal. But in terms of the worst quality food, this is it, Tom. This is tough. And that's pretty sad considering we've done 11 cookie sandwiches. Looks like it's from fresh from a bakery. I don't know what to say today, but I can say that I'm not having fun. I was fun. Where is it, Mr. Kid? Or should I call you Mr. Cuisine? I can't even remember if I went over it yesterday. I thought the fries were so sour. I thought the dimensional oven would make the fries better. It really didn't, because they were, instead of like being wet, soggy, and flavorless, they were just dry and soggy and flavorless. I don't know how they were both dry and soggy at the same time, but they were. The fish things didn't feel like I thought they would be. Where did they find these tiny little sharks? Where did they find and kill these sharks? I didn't know sharks were this small. Again, both soggy and dry at the same time. Honestly, I didn't know it was scientifically possible, but apparently it is. God. Shark everything we want. I love it. Not the worst one, though. I mean, I'm actually not sure I'm going to rank that one. Wherever I rank it, it's going to have to have an asterisk, because it was technically not
There's no license plate on.
the fish stick shark meal. Although I can't imagine it would have been any different than that. The fish sticks worked fine. I guess there was a lot of batter on them. The catch of the day. I caught it at QFC. It just tastes about what you'd expect a microwave fish stick to taste. Yeah, just depressing, honestly. I'm trying to decide if I had to eat like that every day, like that was the only thing I could eat for my whole life. I'm like, that's kind of what the level of food I'm talking about here. But tomorrow, I do have a fun one tomorrow. I'm excited about this one.
And then parking in an opposite facing. Okay, nice.
Welcome to Final Day 7 of Lean Cuisine. What the fuck? Okay, so I realized that as I've been recording this, I've said Lean Cuisine instead of Kid Cuisine. I don't even know how many times. We're just gonna poorly dub in Kid Cuisine from here on, and hopefully nobody noticed. I am very excited today because I'm getting this thing over with. Hopefully you guys are having a good time this week. Dang, do I like this video. This do take a very long time to film it.
Kendall, how copy?
As I had previously mentioned, I saved the most interesting one for last. I think this is the most interesting one by far. Kid Cuisine mac and cheese bites. So this is a pretty unique item for any frozen meal, really, but especially for a Kid Cuisine. Little bites of fried mac and cheese, and we've also got, of course, french fries. But we do have cheese dip instead of that the chocolate dip. I'm very excited to have something other than that. And we do have cookies. I don't know what kind of cookies they are, but they are blue. And we've definitely not had blue cookies before. I assume they're supposed to be some kind of, like, flying saucer or something. Magical tongue dyeing cookies. And I'm sure that that dye is made from only the most natural of ingredients. And of course, before we can eat our food, we have to play Magic Matching Game. Hey, that also sounds different. A matching game. Okay, we're not like collecting some things and not collecting other things. I'm down for it. Magical Match. Here we go. Match the pairs. Okay, so this is just concentration. I'm pretty good at this. And I try to brag, but I'm pretty good at this. Pony. I feel, oh wait, they're not the same color. That was pretty enthralling. Let's go eat our mac and cheese. They should serve alcohol with these meals too. That might actually make it better. Oh yeah, I forgot kids can't have alcohol. That's the only reason. Alright, so cut and remove film from tray except over sauce. Remove bites and cookies.
If they are doing so, arrest them.
Place the bites, microwave an additional 2 minutes.
Misusing, abusing of power as for misconduct.
Pretty much done after that. Yeah. See what this baby looks like in here? These freaking blue cookies, dude. Oh my god. I don't want to know what they
5,000.
Alright, so here is our beautiful, beautiful meal. Sure to remove the plastic, which is said before you serve any fine dining. Put your blue ass cookies in there. You forget that. And there we go. It's done. So the cheese looks like a white cheese on the front, but it is
that variant.
Yellow nacho cheese. I'm gonna guess that it tastes though like water. I'm thinking that's more what it's gonna taste. It's looking pretty watery here too. Oh my god, it's like so watery. Holy crap. Get a little bit of time to thicken up, I guess. I was right. I'm both. I mean, I'm happy that I'm right, but I'm not happy about the taste. It's kind of like a watery cheese. Okay, no, it tastes a little bit of something. Let's try our blue ash cookies. I'm assuming they're just going to be the exact same as the other cookies, but they're blue. Yep, that's what it is. No, they do have a slightly different aftertaste, actually. Maybe that's just because I'm not dipping them in water chocolate. I mean, you know, all standards, realistic standards considered, they're fine. See, is my tongue blue yet? Yeah, it is. It is very blue, actually. Holy heck. Is there blue paint in this? I mean, I've had some, like, crazy blue raspberry hard candies that didn't turn my tongue blue this time. It did say they were magical. I thought it was some kind of chemicals, but apparently it's magic. Alright, now that our tongue is sufficiently blue, let's try our mac and cheese bites. They look just like chicken nuggets, basically. They have a much softer, squishier feel to it, though. Let's give it a, like, you know, I was prepared to be disappointed, and I think that's the only reason why I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm disappointed when I had such low expectations to begin with. It does at least taste kind of cheesy, but get the cheese next to me bites into the cheese. I mean, it actually makes it worse. I don't understand. Cheese is just so flavorless. It's nuts. We've had literal canned cheese that tastes better than this. Canned nacho cheese. So I guess canned nacho cheese is officially better than frozen nacho cheese. I guess it's not that surprising when you think about it. At least the fries aren't dry, though. Again, I feel like I've said this already, but these fries are pathetically small. Like, I mean, half of them are like this size. I don't care if you're a kid or not. This is too small. Right. Let's finish our bites. And our magic cookies. Man, I can't believe that something has made French fries and cheese sauce unappealing to me. That's not something I really thought was possible. These are really macky right there. I swear this mac and cheese is different than the other mac and cheese. It seems more like craft shaped. I can't do this cheese sauce. I'm not doing any more of the cheese sauce. That's as good as I'm gonna get. It's actually making these worse. If I'm gonna be optimistic a little bit, the breading on these mac and cheese bites is surprisingly, I won't say crispy. It's not crispy at all. It's just like dry instead of soggy, which is, you know, kind of gives it almost the illusion of being crispy. So there's that. Let's take it back. That's terrible. It gets worse with each bite. The best thing is, unironically, these blue magical cookies. If you ate 100 of these in one sitting, you'd probably die instantaneously, but at least they didn't give you that much, so it's okay. Alright, it's time for Judgment Day, and I'm not holding back. For our tier list, S, absolutely nothing. A, absolutely nothing. B, absolutely nothing. C, we have the popcorn chicken with fries. I hadn't quite gotten sick of the fries at that point. I think it was the first time I had them, so it was, you know, not that disappointing. The popcorn chicken was alright. And I think it had a brownie. That helps. I did initially have the mini corn dogs at, like, a slightly above a C over the popcorn chicken, but I've had to amend that since I, after the fact, I had to get those 2 extra meals to recreate the fish sticks. Well, as I was looking at the corn dogs, there was like gray. The corn dogs are partially gray. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to knock that down a bit for that. Nothing else at C. Mini corn dogs at D. You know, a little too much gray. Then the chicken nuggets with the mac and cheese, just like water. The dino nuggets.
Can you move your car, please?
I have under that at D. You know, asterisk. I did cook them in the oven, so the dino nuggets were slightly better than they would have otherwise been in the microwave. Then at F, I'm gonna have to go mac and cheese bites. Those are just terrible. If you even lower on F, it's more of the cookies. They're kind of tasty. Then we got the fish sticks, and considering I was questioning whether I would want to live on in my life if I could only eat those, kind of surprising that it wasn't the lowest thing. The lowest thing was by far the cheese quesadilla with cookies. That was just absolute ass. Probably the worst thing I've eaten on this video series. Alright, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see some more 1 week videos, we've got a couple of them here. If you want to see some more garbage, check out the 1 week Lunchables. If you want to see a different pros meal, check out 1 week Lean Cuisine. I kept saying Lean Cuisine for this whole video anyway. You might as well watch that one. Subscribe for more. Bye-bye.
Bubbles happy.
Chili Affy.
Dat is. Bubbles zong ze. Lekker. Inkt, toners of kantoorartikelen nodig? We hebben het allemaal. Voordelig
Rider on
in
fire,
1, 2, 3
Hoko.
geregeld. Bij 1, 2, 3.
Rider on fire, Hoko. Radio check.
Let's go, Dazzlers!
Loud and clear.
Games and another Daz watches every day. Whether we like it or not, whether we're walking to a train station, town, or on the internet, watching Netflix, we're being sold shit. Or at least they try.
Yeah.
There's even things now where
Yeah. Oh, what's it?
and then you go on Instagram, say you're talking about 9-inch dildos or something, right? Not that I do. I don't. And then you're flicking through it, all of a sudden advert, 9-inch dildos for you. Just some guy like wobbling one around. The point I'm trying to make is that adverts are everywhere. And they don't make them like they used
Oh,
to.
damn.
Hey guys, on Daz Watches, we're going to be watching a compilation of the worst infomercials ever. The infomercials, the classics. They were so bad that you actually wanted to own what you were watching. And I'm going to give them a chance to re-advertise their products today. Yeah.
Well,
Let's watch the video.
yeah.
Nowhere to ride? Now wherever there's carpet, blast off with Fun Slide, the amazing carpet skates that glide, slide, or ride.
How many children will die after purchasing this?
Nou, dat is goed, hè.
Grandma's house is gonna look like after the
Ik kan hier die
My grandma would
logs, de boete logs updaten.
got a new carpet for her once. My nan.
Okay.
You weren't allowed to walk on it.
Is uploaden.
And then on that room, the living room, you weren't allowed to go. You just had to look at.
Ik heb er.
Yeah, don't step on the carpet though. You'll disturb the fibers. It's like Mission Impossible. Like strap yourself to the ceiling and just dangle across it. If I went there,
Ja, dat mag, ja.
You decide. Race with us, play games with
Yeah.
us, or just cruise.
Mhm.
Fun Slides bring the good times inside. You don't have to be a pro, just strap them on and go, go, go.
Ja.
Nuts 90s kids were. Before we had TikTok or phones or social media, look at the desperate lengths
Ja, dat mag.
to have fun. We strapped
Nou ja, doe maar.
to
Is
our
goed.
feet and to slide across the
Ja, ja, wel, je moet hem niet.
Floor, Fun Slide lets you
Yeah.
slide on carpet. But wait, there's more. Constructed of friction-defying super smooth plastic, secured by hook and loop straps, shock-free foam and elastic.
Before props, there was these. And I'm sorry, they really do try and sell it to you, don't they? Like, look at these carpet rails. Where on earth, other than the end of this advert, is there going to be carpet-laced rails for you to ride down?
Fun Slide let you seamlessly across any size room. Heel to toe, heel to toe. Just push off and away you go. Check the replay. Just push off and away you go.
So many broken bones and falling over. And I'm sorry, there's no
Ja, dan,
in this test site.
ja, dan zijn ze waarschijnlijk daar in de buurt aan het werken of zo.
Sofas, televisions that'll work for, together.
Of,
Can someone watch cars, please? Thank you.
ja, dat is goed, ja. Ja, krijg je dat.